Hi guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Hannah. If you've clicked into this video, my guess is that you are either intrigued about what Skillshare has to offer or you are trying to make a decision on whether you should pay for premium. So I've added the timestamps at the bottom of this video so you can just click into the section that you are really interested in. Without further ado, let's get into it. First of all, what is Skillshare? Skillshare is an online learning platform with thousands of classes covering topics like photography, illustrations, video, freelancing, productivity, and a lot more. It is basically a structured YouTube playlist for education content. How much does it cost? As I'm filming this video, I don't think there is an option for month-to-month description anymore. You can pay a monthly fee towards an annual membership of $119.88. But if you get a discount code from Google for 30%, you only pay around $83.92 per annum, which equal to $7 per month. Let's move on to talk about user experience. So when you log into Skillshare, there is a search bar where you can type in any topic that you're interested in. A lot of big YouTubers and podcasters uploaded their courses on Skillshare, so it's probably faster for you to just type in their name if you have joined Skillshare just for their courses. Under Browse, you will find a variety of topics that you can choose from. Here you can also locate the recommended or trending classes on Skillshare. When you find an interesting course, you can bookmark it to watch later. Your account saves and keep tracks of all of the courses that you bookmarked, and you can even organize them into a playlist if you want to. When you click to enter a course, you see a video player to the left and the list of all of the videos in the course on the right. And underneath the video player, you see the description and also the reviews the students have about the class. You can also find how many students express their interest in the particular class. And the level of the classes are determined by the students, which I think is quite cool. There are 4 levels, whether the class is for beginners, intermediate, advanced, or for everyone. For me personally, I like to go through the classes that are classified as staff pick because I usually find them having better quality content. Okay, so I thought I will show you guys quickly what I mean by staff pick classes as well, because I think it took me a while to figure out how to locate these classes, so this might help some people. So you can see here on the screen, these classes, they have the little icon saying original or staff pick, and then some doesn't have anything on it. So what I would do, I'll go through the search bar and I'll look up, let's say, photography, search, and then on the left hand side here you can pick the class type. So I will select staff pick, and then I'll go through the list. Say if there's a teacher in one of these classes that I really like, then I'll go into the teacher profile. Let's say in this case Maureen Eccleton is really good, then I would go into her profile and then I'll see if there's any other classes that I'm interested in. Looks like she only got 1 class anyways. Yeah, and that's it. So is Skillshare better than YouTube? The biggest bonus when I pay for Skillshare Premium is that it's ad-free. And this helps me focus better when I'm trying to learn new things. And the classes on Skillshare are structured more linearly and divided into bite-sized pieces, which maximize my learning and also easy for me to consume. Another thing is that when you are on YouTube, it's easy to go down this autoplay rabbit hole where you might end up watching something that's completely irrelevant to what you originally searched for. A lot of the content on Skillshare have to pass a certain standards for it to be published. So on average, the content on Skillshare is a lot better than the average YouTube content. So let's say out of 10 videos on Skillshare, I would say about 7 to 9 of them will provide quite good quality educational value, whereas on YouTube, that ratio will probably be around 2 to 3 out of 10. Or maybe max will be like 4 or 5. When I first signed up for Skillshare, I was mainly interested in social media and photography, but with the extensive amount of content offered on Skillshare, my interests have widened. I started taking classes about productivity, and also recently I started learning how to code. So what are some pros and cons of Skillshare? Let's start with the pros. As I said earlier, the biggest plus for me is that it's ad-free. I value my time and my attention, so I'm happy to pay a little bit extra just to keep my attention intact. And it is still cheaper than YouTube Premium, which I think is around $15 per month in Australia. The way the classes are organized into bite-sized content is quite easy for me to consume. And also there's an app available on your phone, so you can really learn on the go or anywhere that you want to. Some of the teachers on Skillshare are big YouTubers, so they have established trust in the community. And I find their classes are very engaging, and they share a lot of practical tips that I can implement straight away. It's a great place for self-motivated learner to sharpen their current skills or to explore new skills. Now let's talk about some cons that I find with Skillshare. First of all, the classes are not certified. So for other platforms like Udemy or Coursera, when you finish the classes, you can actually get a certificates to share on your LinkedIn profile, but you won't get that on Skillshare. The content is very watchable, but it lacks depth. So this is not a place where you can learn to master a skill. Lastly is that some of the teachers actually sticking around to give the students the feedback on their project, but some of them haven't logged on for a long time, so it might be a bit tricky if you want to get feedback on your work. All in all, do I think Skillshare is worth the price tag? It depends on what you want to get out of this platform. I find that it's a great place for creatives who look to level up their skill set, or for lifelong learners who want to explore new interests. But if you are looking for more academic studies or how to master a skill, I would recommend other platforms like Masterclass or Coursera. Personally, I find that 1 year subscription with Skillshare is worth the money. Within just 3 months from joining the platform, I was able to code a couple of very basic websites from scratch, from knowing nothing about coding at all. Okay, so I thought I would show you guys a couple of websites that I created since I joined Skillshare. I've actually created more than 2 websites, but these 2 are the most exciting ones that I've got. So the first one is just changing the background every time you click the button. So I'll show you how it works. So you just hit here, and then I put the code in the background to just assign random color every time you click this button. And then the other one is Fahrenheit converter. So I live in Australia, we use Celsius here. I just thought it was fun to just create something that I can use. So if I put in here 90 degrees Fahrenheit and convert, it'll be 32 Celsius. So these are the things that you can actually create from just the courses from Skillshare. I just want to show you guys this to demonstrate that you can actually learn some fun stuff through Skillshare. Not only that, I've learned some very good practical tips about filming and editing videos, which I'm looking forward to applying all of those knowledge into my future videos. Skillshare gives me a great introduction into a lot of topics that I'm interested in, but as I said earlier, it lacks depth. So I don't know if I will be renewing my annual membership next year. I guess I'll have to wait to see if there will be a lot more quality content uploaded onto the platform from now until next year. If you are tight on the budget, I recommend you to try out YouTube first. I've learned a lot of things on YouTube, and as of right now, I'm still learning a lot of stuff on YouTube on top of Skillshare. It just takes a little bit longer to sift through all of the content to find out which one is quality and relevant to what you search for. And if you are only interested in a particular topic, I would recommend you try Udemy. You just pay for a once-off fee and you get a lifetime access to the course. And if you get it on sale, it is on sale for majority of the time. I think it's around $10 to $30, and you can get some very decent courses on there. And there's also a certificate to come with it when you finish the course as well. I hope this video clarifies a lot of things for you, and if it does, don't forget to give it a thumbs up so that more people can discover it in the future. And if you have any questions at all, please leave it in the comment. And I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.